Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Shelby TV Sports Special. Tim Meyer along with Dick Buckler for the opening home game of the Eisenhower Eagle football season here on Shelby TV. The Eisenhower Eagles against the Chippewa Valley Big Red. And Nick, tell us a little bit about the Big Red.
Well, they are no slouch. They are coming into this game 2-1, as we're about to see here. Some action from these guys. They have a real strong front seven on defense. As we're going to see here, the linebacking core is really strong. They do not allow a run game really virtually at all. And they are above average at running back. They have Stephen Charles Jr., number 22, who is rock solid. So Eisenhower's going to have their hands full on defense as well on offense if they're going to try to establish a run game there. As you can see, they have a really good turnover margin, as you saw there. And they're sneaky good. They may not come out as this overwhelming team like a Dakota or even like an Eisenhower, but they're 2-1. They beat Lake Orion in their first game of the year. They lost to Romeo, who was last year's state champion, and then coming fresh off of a win against Cosno. Should be a good game here tonight.
Yeah, the Eisenhower Eagles undefeated this season, coming off a big win over Roseville. A lot of players got to play that game. The Eagles coming in here for their second MAC Red contest against a rival opponent, the Chippewa Valley Big Red. Everybody healthy for Eisenhower. Danny Schmick did not play, number 52 last week, but he is fine for tonight's game as Anthony Togo puts a foot into it, and we're underway. He kicks it deep and into the end zone, and the Big Red will start out at their own 20-yard line.
I'm looking forward to this one, Tim. Should be a real good matchup on a great Friday night for football, and the first home game of the year for the Eisenhower Eagles as well. And they're really excited. Three big wins to start the year, and real big one was Dakota. That was a huge win for them in their building.
Now the Eagles will come off a sort of a win where their starters only played half a game really against Roseville. Let's see how they come out. They say they had a good week in practice. We'll see as the Big Red will start at their own 20. Tommy Schuster, number 10, is the quarterback. And behind him is number 24, Rodney Washington. Fumble, and Schuster recovers it. Right there for Eisenhower is Lucas Jelly, rather.
Looked like that snap was just over his head, or maybe he wasn't even really expecting the snap. He was looking the other way, and luckily he was able to fall on top of that one for the Big Reds.
Well, that's going to make it second down at 25. Big Red all the way back to their 5-yard line. Now the give is to number 18, Jadiz Owens. He's tackled solidly there to a gain of about, we'll call it 5 yards. Bring it up to the 10. It'll be third down and 20 for the Big Red. Not really something that you wanted to see. We haven't seen Stephen Charles Jr., number 22.
No, we haven't. It's been Owens in the backfield next to Schuster there for the first couple plays at least.
Quick handoff up the middle. That's number 27, Darian Greeley.
Might have a little running back by committee going on here. But if they might want to go with Charles Jr. here and really jump on this one early, maybe take advantage of, like you said, the starters really didn't play much of the game last week, and maybe taking advantage of what the coaches like to say, not starting on time.
Well, we saw Charles in the warm-ups. I mean, he was out there on the field warming up with the Big Red. John Strobel deep to receive the punt here from the Big Red. Eagles are coming. Kicks a sidewinder. Bounces at the 45 to midfield. And that's where it'll be down right there at midfield. That's where the Eagles will start their opening drive with good field position, Nick.
Real good field position there. And that's because of the defense. Their defense stood tall. They got lucky there with the bad snap. And Chippewa was never able to open up the playbook, I guess, if you will, and throw the ball. They couple of runs just to try to make it a safe way for their punter to even get the ball off, and they did. And they were fortunate to get a good bounce, and let's see what the Eagles can do here on offense.
Jack Preventure, the running back for quarterback Max Whitwer. So he stands in the shotgun. Albrecht takes it going around the right side. He's got a good cut off there by Greeley, number 27. So he knew exactly what was going on there, and is in perfect position to make the play. Loss of a yard, it'll be 2nd down and 11.
We'll see how long it takes Eisenhower to open up the playbook a little bit. They really had a lot of success last week at Roseville through the air, and we'll see how long it takes for them, maybe even right here, to sling the ball down the field.
There's Preventure on right side to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Eisenhower.
Now, what do I know, huh? Just keep running the ball and good things will happen.
Jack Preventure takes a handoff, goes around the right side, gets some great blocking, and scampers into the end zone from 51 yards out.
That didn't take long, huh?
Oh wait, we had a penalty. I guess there is a penalty. Penalty on the play must have been an illegal block or something downfield because the ball's on the 26 of Chippewa Valley. Preventure again. This time they're waiting for him, and he's going to go down. He's going to lose a couple of yards. And they're on that tackle, big number 55 for the Big Red, Kevin Krasnick.
Got to make an edit here to my scoring sheet after that one.
Yeah, keeping it. Second down and 12 for Eisenhower. Ball is on the 27 of the Big Red. Fake to Preventure. You go deep. Albrecht is open. He's got it. Touchdown, Eisenhower. No flags.
I think it's safe to write this one down now. I'm not seeing any laundry on the field. Nice little pitch and catch, and it's 6-0.
Anthony Toko on for the extra point kick. And kicks it straight to the uprights. So with 9:21 left to play here in the first quarter, the Eisenhower Eagles strike first on a 28-yard touchdown pass from Max Whitwer to Jake Aldrin.
That looked pretty. It was a little broken play action, and wide open there. Was able to sneak past the secondary. And just like that, 7-0. Didn't take much time for the heavily favored Eagles here at home to get on the board.
And that has been the key to Eisenhower's success in the early going this year, is getting on the board first and continuing to get on the board before the other team really can kind of wake up and get in the end zone themselves.
And the difference I notice when watching a lot of high school football is the good teams are able to pass the ball successfully. And when you watch maybe some of the lower end teams, it's a run, it's a snooze fest. But you don't see that with Eisenhower. You see them mixing up the playbook. That was a play action after they ran the ball a couple times. And the defensive backs bit, and Albrecht was wide open to just trot into the end zone.
Oh, here's Toko with a kick. It's a line shot. It goes right in the end zone. That would have scored anybody's soccer goal.
I never was much of a soccer player myself. Too much running.
Well, they kicked me off the team because I left potholes when I ran. So
mine were left on the bench. Splinters in places I didn't want them.
Along with your feelings.
Feelings, pride, it was all very hurt in the old soccer field. But hey, I'm not one to judge. Looks like there's a penalty on the play, and they're going to start at the 10-yard line, it appears.
Oh, we got a penalty against Chippewa Valley. I think it was a block in the back.
Yeah, a little half the distance. And really not helping themselves here. Bad field position on each of their first two drives. Look for them to pass the ball because running definitely did not look too appetizing for them on the first drive.
It looks like Charles is in there along with Washington. Kopazuski was in motion there. The give is to Washington. Cuts up the right side. He's met there and
looks like he got about a yard and a half.
Knocked
maybe
down hard by the Eagles. Number 52, Danny Schmick. And the flag was in on that tackle. along with Decker, 18. Gain of about 3 for Washington. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Swing pass out to Charles. He's got it at the 10. He cuts it upfield to the 15. Out of bounds. Looks like he's got a first down up to the 21-yard line.
That's good, hard running after the catch. Lowers his shoulder to get an extra couple yards, and in hindsight, that was really what got him that first down, lowering the shoulder to get the extra 2-3 yards. If they're able to get Charles in space, it's going to be a whole different game here.
Give to Washington. He cuts it up. Slips a tackle, gets out of bounds at the 25. Jelli had him, and it went right through his arms. And it's a gain of 4 yards for Washington. It'll be 2nd down and 6 with the ball on the Chippewa Valley 25-yard line. Washington again up the middle. It's met there.
Well, he was met by his own guy for a minute.
In the bottom of that pile, I believe, is number 55, Minnie. The Eagles say they got the ball. Decker comes up with it, but the referee said no, he was down. So it's 3rd down, about 1.5 yards here.
Eagles going with the hurry up.
Big Red.
Or yeah, Big Reds rather.
Washington and Charles are in the backfield. You got McBride, number 1, out there, as well as the number 18, Janice Owens, and Frederick Austin. Owens comes in motion. Left side, give us to Charles. He fumbles the ball down on the field. Did he recover it?
I think you got it.
It's going to be 4th down, and Charles recovers his own fumble. I don't know if that was a quarterback's fault or if he hit him, if he got him too high with in the chest with that handoff.
We'll have to see if it was a bad exchange or what the deal was here. Looks like the punt team's coming out, however, as we're going to take a gander at this replay. It wasn't a bad handoff. It looks like Charles just didn't get it cleanly. It might have been a little high, but I'm not going to be too picky about that. He definitely should have had that one.
Kick by number 55 is very short. Oh, it hits an Eisenhower player, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. What a big break for the Eagles. It hit Ryan Chargo, and he didn't, that was a short kick by the Big Reds, number 55, Kevin Krasnick, and it hit Chargo and goes out of bounds. The Eagles catch a break early again.
I guess that's the one perk of only punting the ball about 12 yards is the fact that maybe it'll bounce off an unexpected player, and that's just what happens. And, oh, man, what a break for the Eagles there. But, hey, they got good field position yet again. They're going to start in Big Red territory here, 1st and 10.
Now Whitwer with Preventure in the backfield. Give us Preventure. A little sidestep straight up the middle. Looks like he got close to the 41-yard line. We'll give him about 3 yards on that carry. It'll be 2nd down and 7 yards for the Eagles as they continue to try to establish that running game against the Big Red.
That's what they did on that first drive, and they were able to use the play action to get the D to bite and get that long passing touchdown.
Yeah. Pass here to Buhaidar. He's got it at the 30. Down he goes. Or 1st down for the Eagles. Tackled there by number 27, Darian Greeley. 1st down Eagles.
It is 1st and 10 here for the Eagles. They are moving the chains, and that was a nice little short pass over the middle there. Worked quite effectively.
1st and 10, Eisenhower from the 29-yard line. Whitwer again in the shotgun. Now they're checking back to the sidelines. The Eagles will frequently do that. They'll get up, look like they're going to run a play, and then they'll stop. And Coach John DeGiorgio and Coach Chris Leeson there on the sidelines will maybe change the plays. Preventure goes up the middle. Solid gain there of a good 4, almost 5 yards. Tackled there by number 61 of the Big Reds, who we don't have on our lineup sheet, I don't think. Let's just say old number 61.
61, gotta love it.
Old number 61. Here we go. Second down.
It's a good year.
Long 5. Keeper by Whitwer. He cuts it up the middle. He's got the first down. And down he'll go to the 15-yard line. Tackle there by Marcel Lewis. First and 10, Eisenhower ball on the 15 of Chippewa Valley with 5:32 left to go here in the first quarter. The Eagles threatening again.
One thing I love about Eisenhower games is there's never a seat to be had in the crowd. They pack this place, and it makes for a great environment every Friday night. They must know you're up here.
No, it's not me. I don't get any part of that gate, so.
You might have to work that out in your contract for next season.
That's right. I never have a dollar sign in any of that kind. Here we go. Whitwer got Buhaidar in motion, keeps it himself, fakes the flip to Buhaidar. Now he's going to cut it up to the 10, to the 5, and touchdown, Eisenhower. Well, we got a flag on the field.
It looks like it's coming back. That's going to be a holding on the Eagles. Well, it makes for good celebration. Everybody likes to celebrate twice. I always say that in hockey. When they review a goal and then they just confirm it's good, the crowd goes nuts twice in a row.
What do we got there?
It was a hold on the offense, I believe. Not sure the number. Chris Smith does not look too thrilled.
It is holding. So it'll be first and 20. Ball's going to be out on the 25 of Chippewa Valley. Whitwer gives to Preventure. It's going to go around the right side to the 20, cuts it inside of the 15 out to almost, looks like the 10-yard line. Inside the 10, they're going to call it. No. Said he stepped out of bounds at the 13-yard line. 13-yard line will be second down and 7. You see it here. Whitwer back to throw. Looking to the corner, firing out there. Buhaidar just unable to catch up with that one. Possibly not enough air under that, Nick.
There was a little bit pressure there. Whitwer was feeling late. As one player was able to sneak through the O-line last second. Probably was why that throw was a little deep. Because you know when he gets time in that pocket, he's a pretty accurate passer. And he definitely did beat both defenders on that. But just a little pressure will go a long way.
Third down and 7 for Eisenhower. Ball is on the 21 of Chippewa Valley. There's Albrecht. He's open. Makes a cut. Touchdown, Eisenhower.
No flags on the play. That looks like it'll stand.
Jake Albrecht. Toko with the kick. It's good. So the score with 4:32 left to play. Eisenhower 14, Chippewa Valley nothing here in the first quarter.
A couple of touchdown receptions for Albrecht, one from 28, one from 11. And the man throwing it to him, Max Whitwer, looking pretty sharp thus far. And we still have a lot of football left here tonight.
Well, he got great protection from his offensive line too, Nick, and that gave him enough time to make his reads, check down. I think it was a great. You got to give the offensive line kudos on that one.
Definitely. Even on the play before, when he was rushed a little bit, he still had a lot of time before that D tackle was able to sneak back and get a little pressure on him. So they've been solid all game, and which is why the run's been effective, and especially the pass here on these 2 touchdowns.
Toko going to put a foot into it again. High, deep, and in the end zone, and the Big Red will start out at their own 20. And Anthony Toko looks like he's going to be taking over the kicking job. He was in a little bit of a competition with Assad Buhaidar, but number 84, but he's been putting a good foot into it the last few games, and I think Coach wants to go with him.
Yeah, he's got the hot foot right now. He's made some extra points. He's banging the ball through the end zone every time on the kickoffs, and that will set up your defense good every single time.
Yeah, you saw defensive coordinator Dave Brzezinski happy that he doesn't have to have, he can start these guys out at the 20.
And field position is very important. As you saw, Eisenhower started at the 50 or closer in each of their first two possessions.
Swing pass to Charles. It's tipped by Smith. Logan Smith with a tip, got the big mitts up there, and the pass goes incomplete. It'll be second down and 10. Tommy Schuster at quarterback, the sophomore from Chippewa Valley. Back he goes to throw. He's in trouble, almost caught. Vitale goes after, now he swings it out to Charles. It's tipped up in the air. Yeah, right there, almost picking that ball off is Jake Serby. And he was just a couple of steps too slow there to get it. But
if you're Charles, you gotta catch this ball. Your quarterback did a great play by getting out of a lot of trouble there and able to put the ball right between your numbers, and you can't come up with it. Coach can't be happy about that one.
Well, it'll be third and 10. Again, ball on the 20. So look, it got a man up the middle. It's tipped. Again, almost intercepted there by the Eagles. Number 44, Cody Corey.
I don't think that ball was going to the receiver who kind of got in the way. I think that was going to the man closer to the first down sticks and kind of got in the way and almost caused a turnover there.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
Chippewa's really hurting themselves right now. 3 and outs now. I guess third time's the charm. Well, maybe not so in this case here.
Kevin Kresnik to kick. Punts another sidewinder off the side of his foot's going to go get a decent roll for him for a bad kick, but it's only going to go to the Chippewa Valley 42, which is not the kind of punt Scott Marchant was looking for over there on the sidelines for Chippewa Valley.
It comes to a point where you're almost better just going for it. If you're only going to net about 10, 12 yards, you might just want to just let your quarterback throw a Hail Mary, and if it gets picked off, it gets picked off. It's better than a punt in most situations.
Well, the Eagles will come out with it here with 4:02 left to play in the first quarter. They lead it 14-0. Chippewa Valley fake a blitz and a little overzealous there on the top of your screen. Darian Greeley across the line will be offside against Chippewa Valley. Make it 1st and 5 for Ike.
Self-inflicted wounds are killing the Big Reds right now. Not to mention a pretty good offense that's working right now for the Eagles.
Whitwer standing at his own 41 with Prevention next to him. Fake to Prevention. He's going to take it himself. He's not going to go anywhere. Right there to meet him is Marcel Lewis. And he throws him down there. And I don't think he gained anything. Matter of fact, I think he lost maybe a half a yard.
Looks like they gave him about 3 or 4 there. Somehow.
That was 1st and 5.
Oh, that's right. I'm looking at the chains thinking, wait a minute.
Never look at the chains. The chains will lie to you. There goes Prevents around the right side, makes a cut. Probably shouldn't have, as right there meeting him is Greeley. I will tell you this about the Chippewa Valley defense. There is no dilly-dallying around there.
No.
You better hit it and hit that hole and run straight at him. No playing around. Like here's the cut, and probably should have went around the outside.
And one thing most high school Ds do as we see some motion here, no flag. But most high school Ds go for the big hit. Chippewa's getting low, wrapping up the legs, and that's something you don't see a lot of younger kids doing. They're watching those NFL guys with those high, big hits, shoulder to shoulder.
We're going to fire out there to Chargo. Has he got it? Yes, he does. First down, Eisenhower.
Moving those chains. I don't think they're lying right now as they're being dragged up for another first and 10.
Not lying at all. First and 10 from the 29 of the Big Red. The Eagles on their third possession, trying to make it more than 14. Give again his preventer. He goes straight this time, straight into the line. And he'll get about 3. Make it 2nd and 7. Gets down to the 26-yard line. See, there's Lewis in on that tackle, along with a host of other Big Red defenders. Low snap, Whitworth's got it. He'll fire out there. Got his man, it's Jack Morris. Jack had a couple of touchdowns last week. He looks like he's got the first down, and he does, up to the 17-yard line at Chippewa Valley. Nice addition, Jack Morris coming over from Dakota. You'll see it here.
For a minute, I thought you were going to say coming over from the Detroit Tigers.
No, not that Morris. I think this Morris moves a lot better.
Even in his prime, I don't think Jack was moving too well. The other one.
Eventually going to cut it to the outside. Got some room. We got a flag, though. I think it's going to come back. I believe that's a hold. Yep. That's what it is. Holding against Eisenhower. That'll be still first down, but at this time it'll be first down and 20. We'll see here. I think you can pick it up on the right side. You see right there.
Oh, yeah, it looks like Ethan Collins grabbing up around the shoulder.
Albrecht. Yeah, that was read pretty well by the Big Reds. Number 2, Brian Schreck. Came in with the initial tackle, snuffed that play out.
And the tackle. First down. The second down.
Maybe got a 1 yards in that play. Ball rests on the 25. Chippewa Valley. Big Reds defense. Now they're playing back, looking for a deeper pass. Now here's Albrecht on the reverse. Got a little bit of running room, got a blocker out there. Cuts inside the 5. Touchdown, Eisenhower. Jake Albrecht. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Do you have him on your fantasy team? He'd be racking up the points.
I'll tell you what, Anthony Toko for the extra point attempt. Chargo with the hold. The kick is up. And the kick is good. 14 seconds left to play here in the first quarter, and Eisenhower leads it 21-0. Let's look at the touchdown play. So the Eisenhower Eagles starting out like Coach Chris Smith wrote the script here. Jump onto the Chippewa Valley Big Reds for 21 points in the first quarter.
Early and often, they might as well keep it up. Still quite a bit of time left. 14 seconds in the first quarter only. 3-score lead, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon.
Here's Toko with a big kick. It's a little bit shorter. Does it get to the end zone? And it does. I'm telling you what.
And once again, the same result for Anthony Toko. Kicks it into the end zone. And the Bears will bring up right on the home 20-yard line. First and 10.
That was Snortenberg. He'd like to get a return in there. But that's not going to happen. First and 10, Big Red for their own 20-yard line. Schuster going to run it. Oh! Salvatore Voltaggio. The big arms around Schuster and put him down for a loss of 5. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back with more football with Eisenhower leading 21-0.
Restaurants is still known for its great tasting quality food. Their secret? Combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendido Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
So, I got my start in officiating when a friend told me I should try it. At first, I just did basketball, and I got hooked. Before long, I added baseball, softball, football, and volleyball. I really enjoy giving back to the game, working with kids, and working with my local association to recruit and train officials. I would like to say to anybody that officiating is a great way to help kids and stay connected to the game. We always need new officials. There's help wanted, just listen.
Welcome back to the Shelby TV Sports Special. Chippewa Valley, second down and 15, little screen pass intended for David Ellis. That goes incomplete. It will be third down. So just starting the second quarter, Nick. It's 21-0 Eisenhower. And Chippewa Valley's offense doesn't look like it's moving very well either.
No, it doesn't. I would say they've gotten away from what they started, but I don't know what they started. So it's been all over the board for Chippewa thus far. Pass, run, some bad snaps, some penalties. We'll see if they regrouped a little bit in the quarter.
4 receivers for the Big Red. Schuster back to throw. Now he's going to be chasing. He's going to be brought down by, well, Voltaggio had him first. Jelly, and looks like Eagles number 8 Janeway in there also on that tackle.
He had some time to operate here. It was good protection, at least for the time being. And then he was swarmed.
Janeway definitely on the tackle. Kevin Krasnick going to kick it. His kicks haven't been that great.
That's being nice.
Going to come. It's a roller to him. Ooh, almost blocked there by Schmick. It's high. Strobel makes a catch, a fair catch at the 42 of the Big Red. The Eagles again with great field position.
I think I figured out how you get a good punt out of Chippewa there. You pressure them, get a lot of pressure in, and maybe a bad snap. That was his best kick of the day, and there were Eagles all over the place. Still, however, great field position for the Eagles. I don't know if you got a prediction for how many plays before they find pay dirt here this time. It hasn't taken long on any of their 3 possessions to start the game.
Now we'll see what's in the bag of tricks here. They've been pretty successful finding number 2, Jake Aldrich.
I want to see some trickery here. Maybe a halfback pass, wide receiver, flea flicker, triple Indy, who knows?
Triple Indy, Rodney Dangerfield. Back goes Whitworth, looking long and deep. Got a man out there. Buheider's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Eisenhower.
See the ref back there set a pick on the chip defender, and Eisenhower exploited it, and look at that, 4 scores.
Definitely something happened back there because Buhaidar was wide open. Toko on for the extra point attempt here. Ryan Chargo to hold. And the kick is up. And the kick is good. With 10:58 left to play here in the second quarter, the Eisenhower Eagles lead it 28-0. You'll see the replay here. Well, all I can say is wow.
Yeah, you saw there, he was wide open, and him, the defender there running into the ref, was no excuse for why he was wide open. That was just blown coverage. It looks like the safety was in a zone, but he was not covering the zone where Buhaidar was just hanging out untouched, and he was able to just walk into the end zone. And it all starts up front with great protection.
You know, now that I look at that replay, you see Whitwer looked over to his left side. That may have frozen the safety. And when he came back to the right, Buhaidar was wide open.
It's amazing how much a pump fake or even a quarterback looking one way can open up the field for other receivers, and that's exactly what Whitwer did, and he's done so all season long.
Toko's kick is now a high one. This looks returnable. Taken at the 15. And viciously pummeling number 3, Rabicki, is number 51 of the Eisenhower Eagles,
Mario
Augusta. Oh, and he just laid a lick on Rabicki.
That's why you love special teams. You see a lot of action, a lot of hard hits. And now you've seen the NFL and college move up where they kick the ball to try to get less contact, and maybe it's because of concussions, who knows, but high school did the same, and now they're kicking from the 40. And so far, that was the first returnable kick we've gotten, and I don't know, that's football to me. Guys,
well, that was
smashing
pad
bodies.
on pad. I mean,
yeah, it was not dirty hit at all.
You can't change the game. It's just a clean hit. It's pad on pad. And, you know, Rabicki kind of stopped, and that's not when you got a guy's coming at you full speed. It's going to happen. Here's Ellis looking for some room, and he's going to be run out of bounds by Servey. Well, they got the clock running here. Well, they're going to say his forward progress will stop.
Might have somewhere to be later. Run that clock.
The loss of a yard. It'll be second down and 11. Handoff up the middle.
Flags coming
extra blocking going on there. It's Eagles number 65, Ryan Betts. Ryan Belts. Belted there after the play, so I think that's unsportsmanlike conduct on Chippewa Valley. Let's see what the referee says, though. Dead ball foul. Personal foul against Chippewa Valley. That's gonna.
We're going to see what Eisenhower wants to do. You want to back him up, or do you want to go to
well, I don't know. It's a dead ball foul, so it still may remain third down.
You might as well take the yardage then in that case. It would be dumb not to.
I mean, third down and 20.
Yeah, might as well just
21, actually. See, Terrell's kind of. Delts look very, very surprised.
It's old Michael Cola just saying, you know what, I'm a little frustrated here, down by 4 touchdowns in the second quarter just began. I'm going to just throw you down from behind after the play. Why not?
Look for William. He's in trouble. Schuster being grounded and finally pulled down there. Lucas Gelli, number 55, and number 60, Salvatore Vitaggio. A big loss, back to the 3.
I don't know, there comes to a point where you know you're going to get whomped. Just get rid of the ball. Save yourself, you know, at least 8 to 10 yards there, and he takes the sack, and that's been the case a lot today. Not much room back in that end zone to punt.
Krasnick's got it. He'll punt it. Short leg, but it's one of his better punts. Going to get a great bounce at the 40, over midfield, back to the Eagle 41-yard line. We got a flag now. What do we got?
Maybe a sideline warning there on Eisenhower. Could be from where he threw that flag. I'm not sure. Yep, looks like a sideline warning there. But hey, look at that. That's the first time he got it over the 50-yard line today, and he was in the back of his end zone.
I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a kick.
That's going to be a sideline warning on Eisenhower.
It'll be first down, but the ball would be back at the Eagle 41-yard line where they'll start with 8:55 left to go in the second.
Yeah, a lot of coaches and players were on the playing surface, I think, at that point. I don't know if they were already getting their personnel or they were just excited to get the ball back.
Yeah, it may have been the Eagles players on offense were trying to, maybe the point was mute, I guess. They thought it was just going to be down, so they were getting ready to get on the field. But you got to wait. Patience. Whitwer pitches out to Preventure. Left side, got a little bit of cutting room, running room. He cuts it up. He's going to step out of bounds where? Looks like he's going to get it up to the 48-yard line. Got around the cornerback, Marcus Nillum, number 21.
To go back to that sideline warning a little bit, as a former high school official, they used to jam that down our throats. You got to warn these guys. They're standing in the box, keep them back. And then the last couple of years, they've kind of gotten away from that. I noticed last week, there were guys in that box all game, and the refs didn't even seem to care. I guess it depends on the crew.
Another low snap, and Prevention's got it, but this time he's met there by number 58 of the Chippewa Valley Big Red. And that's Reed Golinek. And Krasnick, number 55, was also in on that tackle. Third down at not, I want to say 4 yards for Eisenhower. The play is in. Back goes Whitwer. Quick pump fake, throw. Metz has got it out there for the first down. What a nice catch by the Eagles, number 39, Ben Metz. Very sure-handed receiver there, you'll see here.
And we're going to see he has to go to the ground to get this one. Very low to the ground. It looks like he gets his hands under it nicely, and ball doesn't move. Ref was all over it. That's a good catch and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 Eagles, ball on the Chippewa Valley 48. Preventure into the line, breaks a tackle. He's to the 30, and a touchdown saving tackle by Rabicki, number 3. The Eagles, another first down to the Big Red 29-yard line.
Good piece of running there. Look at that. Look at that, yards after contact. If you're the Big Reds, you think, okay, we got him down at the line of scrimmage, and he just keeps his feet moving in those trenches, and the guy ends up on his back, and just
Broke
like that
tackle, Marcel Lewis.
Preventure is running over him, and he's picking up a good 20 yards.
They give to Jack again. He's going to cut it up on the right side. Hops over, man, and close to another first down before he's finally brought down by number 27, Greeley. So now a first down.
So now he's going to say, okay, I can get it between the tackles. I can run you over. And now I can hop right over you. There are two guys coming at a little stiff arm and falling forward like all good runners do.
Voids number 21, Nellum. A nice little hop step.
Normally after two big runs like that, they come to the sideline, get a breather. He's right back out there behind his quarterback.
Whitwer fumbles it. Just going to sit on it. Krasnick is right there. No sense making it any worse.
Now play it safe, fall on it, prevent injury, prevent a turnover, prevent a lot of things.
It's only second down, right, Nick?
Right, and they've been good when they've been backed up. I think one of their touchdowns is on 2nd and 17, so yeah, there it is.
Second down and long 7.
Looked like there was movement all over that offensive line. Everyone moved except the center snapping the ball there.
Whitwer upset because I think when the play he had called looked like it was going to go and could have a chance to hit. That's why he's a little upset.
I saw 3 open receivers. maybe the defense, they just knew that was it. Like, yeah, we're not even going to bother. This is going to be a false start.
False start, another 5 yards back, so want to make it second down and 21. Mets on the inside screen, bowls over a guy, plows through up to the 21-yard line. Nellum finally got him down, but Mets with a nice gain down to the 21-yard line, 10 yards on that play. That'll be third down.
That's good patience by Whitwer. He sees his first option, not really paying attention yet, and maybe it could have been the design of the play to be the screen going the other way, and he's able to get a solid gain after one man not open. Check down to number 2.
It's coming. Got a man open. It's Morris. Touchdown, Eisenhower.
Oh, boy. When it rains, it pours.
Well, they caught that. Jack Morris was open because the Big Red came on the blitz. Whitwer read it. Jack Morris, another touchdown. He had 2 last week.
And the kick is good there by Toko as he adds his 5th extra point after a nice play fake. Whitwer going to go deep, wide open where there's Jack Morris wide open. And, hey, 35-0 here at home, and it's not even halftime.
Yeah. This looks like a repeat of last week. I was at the game against Roseville, and they got up 35-0, and they didn't have the running clock. They said they don't start that till the second half.
Yeah, I believe that is the case. I think it's, 35 in the third quarter or later. So maybe we'll see some more fun before it's the old intermission here. You know, if you're Coach Chris Smith, you kind of owe it to your first string to keep them in at least a half. You know, they want to play.
Which is what happened last week as well. You see offensive coordinator John DeGiorgio. And you got to feel like the king of the castle here with the way his offense has performed.
For playing time at Ike, you might as well be better off on second string. You might get more playing time.
Toko's kick. It's another liner deep. And in the end zone, Vicky was back there, but they'll come out to the 20. That'll save some pain.
Maybe you got to try some trickery here if you're Chippewa. I mean, it can't hurt at this point. You're down 5 touchdowns. It's not even halftime. I've been a fan of the flea flicker. I've been asking for it all game from either team. I want to get pumped up here. I want to see some craziness. Maybe the old.
By golly, we got to get you one of those.
We got to. Maybe the old annexation of Puerto Rico to get it going. I'm liking that one as well.
So here we go. The Big Reds, 5:02 left to go in the first half. They trail 35-0 as Schuster in a shotgun, and handoff there, and Eagles all over the Big Reds. Washington.
Got to give the cheerleaders a round of applause. They got to do a push-up for every point. Man, they're definitely getting their workout this year as they just did 35 of them.
I think once Eisenhower gets up to 21, I think that's where I'd probably bow out of that push-up contest.
I'd be hiding out by the hot dog stand. I'll eat a hot dog for every point.
2nd and 9 for the Big Red. Schuster, quick out there to McBride. He breaks a tackle, and then he's pummeled. Coming over there, Minnie, as well as Decker, and they decked him.
Positive yards, baby steps.
4-yard gain on that play. 3rd down and 4 for the Big Reds. Ball's on their own 21, you see right there. Decker bringing it in the top. So here we go. 3rd down and 4. Schuster back there. Look for Charles. He's open. He's going to fire up the middle. Ball
man.
bounces off the chest of Ellis.
What the? Come on. This is Yeah. I mean, you see what's going on here. That's probably the third or fourth ball that Schuster's put right between a guy's numbers. I guess that was slightly behind him, but it hits you in the shoulder pad and the hands.
Yeah,
You got to come up with that.
He should have had that ball, I think.
It's wide open.
He may have been thinking about running, but also who was wide open was Charles on the right side, the running back. There was nobody within 20 yards of him.
He might be in Schuster's doghouse after a couple drops early. He's like, all right, who can I throw? It'll drop it this time. This time, it was Ellis.
Hasnick with a nice kick, Strobel deep. Got it at the 30, makes a spin move.
We got a flag down as well.
35.
Ooh, big hit.
Down he's going to go at the 36. We got a player down there for Chippewa Valley. Nate Vitale, number 46, but looked like he got up.
Flag down as well.
And a penalty flag. What do we got? Personal foul against Chippewa Valley.
Yep. Are they going to make him re-kick, or are they going to take 15 from the end here? See the big hit there by number 42, Donovan Estelle for Chippewa there at the end of that play. And it looks like they might make him re-kick this one.
No, they're good.
Or no, they're just going to move it up 15 from the end of the run.
They're going to take the 15 yard from the end of the run.
That was 50-50 on my guess there. And
another half a field for Eisenhower to go before they hit Pater. Great field position again with 3:37 left to go in the half.
How many plays do you think it'll take him this time? I'm going to go 3.
Well,
I like a play fake, maybe Albrecht his 4th touchdown. I just put him in my starting fantasy lineup. So he's got to. It's got to be on that play action, though. It's worked all day. Keep it going. Oh, a little double motion.
So Preventure and Morris split out of the backfield, leave Albrecht there. He gets the ball and kind of slips and stops. Trying to lead the way and kind of falling down there for Eisenhower. Number 68, Logan Cox. You see it here. He had his man down, but Albrecht kind of slipped a little bit or something. Knees gave way. He's trying to go in 5 different directions at once. Second down and 11. Ball on the 49 of Chippewa Valley for the Eagles. Was Preventure weaving his way. Met there by Lewis. He spins up. Maybe got 3-4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Ball on the Big Red 45.
We'll see. This is going to be the play for my prediction here. 3rd play.
Let's see what the Big Red do. He came on the blitz last series and got burned. Looks like they're going to play this one kind of straight up. The Eagles don't have any receivers out there.
Looks like they're loading the box.
Jack Morris got it. He cuts it up. Fighting ahead. And close to a first down. He might have it.
That spot doesn't look too generous, but we'll see what they decide.
He might be a credit card short there.
Yep.
We'll see it here.
Well, they spotted him about a foot short.
Got a great block there from number 70, Darian Doherty.
Do you think you just pour some salt in the wound, go for it, a little sodium chloride?
Well, you're not going to punt it. You're not going to kick a field goal, so
yeah, just go for it.
I guess you got no chance. Let's see what the Lions got going. Eagles stack it up there with the big uglies. Albrecht cuts it up. He's got the first down. Cuts through the left side again. Great blocking there. Surma, Doherty. So first down Eisenhower, 1:19 and counting to go here. Ball's on the 38 of the Big Reds.
Let's see if they throw one deep here as they only have a little over 60 seconds to.
Albrecht got a nice hole there. Cuts it up to the 25-yard line where the clock will stop. See Albrecht here. Got, again, the offensive line, great holes. Good cut by Jake.
He might have been able to break free. Just a little shoestring tackle there. Could have saved 6 more points.
First down from the Big Red 26-yard line. Now Morris and Preventure wideouts. Over the middle of Janeway's got it! Touchdown Eisenhower! Henry Janeway. Wide open over the middle. Another score for the Eagles with 27 seconds left to play here in the half. Kick is up, and the kick is good. See here, Janeway sneaking out of the backfield. Just throw it up there, and the big fella's going to catch it, and he smells Patered and gets in for the score. Eisenhower's.
He was wide.
6th touchdown of the night, and we've only played a half of football.
Once again, football fans, halftime, we have the Eisenhower varsity dance team on top first. All by Eisenhower.
We want more, says the fans. I think they want another touchdown
They're
here
still
before the half.
standing.
They're not going to sit. I even think you bring out 2nd, 3rd, practice squad, alumni, maybe a little Mallow Junior High getting in on the action too, some 8th graders. Maybe me and you out there for old time's sake.
The broadcast from the stands.
Why not?
Toko to put a foot into it. To high.
Returnable.
Kick. Ellis takes it to the 20. The 25 cuts it up. Got some room. Gets around the left side. Toko finally got him out of bounds.
Solid stiff arm there by Ellis.
There was a good stiff arm, but Toko, feisty as ever, stayed on him. Got him out of the bounds. But a good return by Ellis all the way up to the 48-yard line with 18 seconds left to play.
Best field position of the day, and it may be something to build on going into halftime. We're going to see right there, right in the old dome. Eisenhower looks like they're playing a little prevent defense out there, is expecting the Hail Mary, and maybe, who knows, Chippewa might do some of that throw it back and forth kind of thing, as Jim Caldwell made so famous last year in that Green Bay game. Maybe too soon?
Maybe not. Schuster thought about running. Now he's trying to go around the right side. Not a lot of room. He stood up there. And he schmicked over there, it looks like.
And they don't seem to care about stopping this clock as it continues to run. I mean, if you're Chippewa, why not throw it deep? Your best field position you've had.
They're not calling a timeout or nothing, I don't think.
Yeah, it's halftime now.
That is halftime. The score at halftime, the Eisenhower Eagles 42, the Chippewa Valley Big Red nothing. We'll be back with more football after this.
15 years and Esplendito Mexican Restaurants is still known for its great tasting, quality food. Their secret? Combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendito Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
So, I got my start in officiating when a friend told me I should try it. At first, I just did basketball, and I got hooked. Before long, I added baseball, softball, football, and volleyball. I really enjoy giving back to the game, working with kids, and working with my local association to recruit and train officials. I would like to say to anybody that officiating is a great way to help kids and stay connected to the game. We always need new officials. There's help wanted, just listen.
Because I love sports. I've been involved in educational athletics all my life, and I like to give back to the kids and the athletes and the parents and the schools.
And there was guys that were nice enough to do it and volunteer their time when I was a kid coming through school, so I'm just paying it forward.
I like the things that officiating gives to officials, confidence, decision-making abilities, be able to work in teams.
You can be a referee.
And welcome back to the Shelby TV Sports Special. One half of football under the belt here in the Eisenhower Eagle home opener. The Eagles lead at 42-0, and it's like a highlight reel of touchdowns for the Eagles.
Yeah, it really is. A couple stats I want to throw at you is Whitworth 7 of 8, only 1 incompletion. There's his first touchdown to Albrecht, 1 of 4 for him. As you're just going to see him just keep slinging the rock. He was 7 of 8, 146 yards in the first half. And that's kind of crazy for a high school quarterback. There's another run there for Albrecht. He was just all over the place in that first half, and if he comes out here in the second half, it's going to continue. There's another wide open variety. It's just been, this has been the whole half, what you're seeing right here. Virtually nothing from Chippewa Valley and nothing but the Eagles. Really, that's what's happened. Great passing game, and what set that up is great blocking up front and great running, and the play actions work to perfection. And 80 yards rushing for Provencher already on 13 carries, and 4 of those carries were for no or a loss of a yard. So really 80 yards on 9 carries.
And that's going to make for a happy Coach Chris Smith here. His opener. See offensive coordinator John DiGiorgio there. Big Red going to kick it off, and Zabith Wilson going to do it for a Big Red little liner. That's going to go into the end zone, and it will come out to the 20. And as soon as the Eagles have they're going to run the clock now. So Eagles up 42-0 in the third quarter, and it's a running clock. This may go a little quicker than we had anticipated.
We'll see if the second string comes out here and gets some more chances like they did last week against Roseville, and maybe some more here in front of the home crowd getting to show off.
I think that's what you're seeing right now, at least at quarterback. You're going to see number 16, Brandon Hicks. He'll come out there, and his running mate, running back is Antonio Gray, number 22. There's Hicks again. He's going to turn it up and over the 26-yard line. He goes. It'll be a nice gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Eagles. Hicks running the offense.
The good thing about the running clock, too, is it gives your offense, the second string, the ability to even pass the ball without stopping the clock. And that's something I'm sure a lot of backup quarterbacks don't get the opportunity to do because the game's already out of hand.
There's Gray, bounces off a man, still forging forward. Got close to the first down, and he'll get up to the 30-yard line.
Spot looks good. I think they're going to give him this one.
Tackled there by the Big Reds 23, Tony Sykes. And they do give him the first down. You're correcto mundo there, Nicholas.
Good running there. Gets hit in the backfield, keeps his feet going, bounces off, and is able to get that forward progress up at the 30. Generous spot, and the result, fresh set of downs. Little option.
Little pitch out to Albrecht, going around the right side, try to cut it up, and out of bounds. He's going to go at the 40. Ridden out of bounds there by number 25, Javon Kimson.
Well, the majority of the second string, you see Albrecht still in there trying to find pay dirt yet again as he goes to the outside on the old option right.
Gain of 9 yards on that play for Albrecht. Here comes Hicks, going to take it himself, makes a size-up, nice move. Cut and a spin move at the 44. Dragon tacklers and all the way up to the 47-yard line goes Brandon Hicks. A nice run for an Eagle first down.
Definitely faked out the D with a good play fake, able to keep it go up the right side. Outside of the tackle that is there, everyone thinks 22 has it. He's like, no, I do. And making a couple guys miss. There's a little spin move, tapping X on the Xbox controller and carrying about 5 Big Red defenders with him to power forward for a first down and almost take that one up to the 50.
First and 10 Eagles, ball on the 47, their own 47. Hicks again, running the option. There's Puto in it. He gets up to the 50, tackled there by number 31, Matthew Bolden.
Definitely more of a spread style, horizontal offensive game to try to get open space and spread the defense out a little bit and get these second string guys some yards and more importantly, some experience moving forward.
Puto again remains in the backfield for the Eagles. Hicks from the shotgun. Gives it to Puto. Cuts around the left side, puts the shoulder down. We got about 4 yards. It was met there by number 30 of the Big Red, Jalen Jennings. Tough run there by Puto. As you see here, he's going to lower the shoulder. Protect the ball a little bit. Boom. Oh.
A little whiplash going on that
tell you
defender
what,
there.
I didn't think, maybe Jennings didn't think Puto was a little solid rock out there. And I guess he kind of found out.
My neck's a little stiff watching that replay.
Gray trying to go up the middle, and he's stuffed there. The Big Reds finally stopping the Eagles. And Eisenhower will have to punt.
Nope, better late than never.
Their first punt of the ball game is Cody Corey goes back there to punt. The Eagles did not punt all last week, so probably good that they get some practice in here. Snap's a good one. Corey with the kick, it's high. Gonna bounce down at the 20. Good roll for Cody down to the 9-yard line.
Good bounce. Not a bad kick. Got some good hang time, and more importantly, the bounce was there, like I said. So Chippewa thinks, hey, maybe we'll start in good field position. Well, you won't. So what else is new? They're used to back here, so this is their territory.
Oh, we got a penalty on Eisenhower. Oh, they're saying that he touched it. Okay. Well, the Eagle player must have touched it before it rolled down to the 9, so it'll be down at the 22-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 for the Big Reds.
Close to the best field position they've had to start a series in this game.
Charles has got it. He's going to try to run. He's trying hard, but the Eagle defense is right there to snuff him out.
That's a hard-fought yard.
Jack Morris in there to steal the ball. Decker coming in there with a nice play.
I didn't see anyone blocking for Charles. And, you know, you got to feel for a guy like that. The line just dispersed. You see 5 Eagles to 1 Big Red player, and, you know, you feel for a guy. You can't do anything when you're 1-on-5.
He got a yard on the play. Pretty much now the snap is fumbled, and right back in the backfield like a cat is Henry Janaway. It'll be a loss back to the 16-yard line. It's about 6 yards.
It's like Josh Wyka takes over at quarterback here.
I'm sorry.
For the Big Reds, he was able to fall on that ball. So they're really getting some guys in who normally wouldn't get in. Number 13 in there at quarterback.
Charles makes a cut up the right side. Eagles pounding on him. He got about 4 yards, but Survey's over there as well as Belway. The Big Red will have to punt now.
They're used to that, especially from back here. See what they got.
Eagles go for the block. They don't get it. The bounce at the 45. Strobel is going to let it go.
Real good bounce for the Big Reds there.
Going to get down to the 24-yard line, where Eisenhower's offense will take over. They're going to stop the clock here.
Injured Eagle down back by where the ball is kicked.
Trying to get a beat on who that is.
number 52. I think that's Danny Schmick.
Danny Schmick.
I didn't see what happened there. If he got tangled up trying to block that kick, because that's about where the ball was being kicked from. So it'll be interesting to see what happened to him. He doesn't appear to be in excruciating pain, but he's staying up. As I say that, he bends back and holds his head. So
a cramp, maybe?
Could be.
You see our crowd tonight. It's crazy.
They're still wild. This is an ugly game. It's about as ugly as my prom date. So, it's bad.
Yeah. Mine, on the other hand, was everybody's girlfriend. So.
No, they're the old neighborhood doorknob. Everyone got a turn.
I got it from the far east side.
Oh, there you, east side.
That looks like a cramp for Schmick, and he's up.
Under his own power.
We're going to walk it off, but he's cramped up out there. It is getting kind of humid out here. He did not play last game, so he's probably a little bit not used to it. But these guys are a close-knit group.
Crowd doesn't seem to care too much about the injury. They're just ready. Football's
they look like something out of
back.
California there.
Remember the show, The OC? That was a show. I think we're living it right now.
Oh, here we go.
California.
Ball on the 24 for Eisenhower. Hicks at quarterback for the Eagles. Did a great job last week. He'll get it again. He fakes a pitch. He tried dodging a man, and we'll move forward to the 25.
The I believe that we will win chant going on here, and well, you think?
I believe. I don't know.
I mean, if you don't believe, there's the gate, because it's 42-0 here with a running clock.
There goes Gray, hops over through the line, close to an Eagle first down. Let's see where they mark it. It's up to the 34-yard line goes Mr. Gray. It will be a first down.
A downhill runner, as we're going to see. Look at he's just a big bull coming at you. Just lowering his shoulder, falling forward as most good runners do. Just never stops. Those tree trunk legs just powering through.
Gray remains in the backfield with Hicks. Give his to Gray. Powers forward for a couple more yards. Kind of a late give by Hicks here. It didn't look like he was going to give it to him. Now Puda's going to come in for Hicks. I'm sorry, he is coming in for Gray. Hicks is back out there.
Hicks definitely more of a dual threat. As you can see, he's able to, last series, able to juke and spin move. It's like a game of Madden out there when he's out there.
Now he's going to carry. Takes a pitch, he's going to go behind his blockers, try to cut it up, and out he's going to go. Tackle there by Javon Jennings, number 30.
Questionably late there, but the ref says no dice.
It'll be third down for Eisenhower. You see Hicks here. He thought about trying to go turn it up.
Yeah, I guess he was pulling him down as he was going out. Legal play there.
Brzezinski with the block, number 28. But too many big red over there. 3rd and 6 for Eisenhower. Puda's in the backfield with Hicks. Change up the play a bit.
Oh, look at that fake.
They'll give to Jax Eggert. Oh, Jax coming in there, gets an Eagle first down to the 47-yard line.
Definitely caught the defense by surprise there, going inside on a fake when they've been running it outside pretty much every play. The D was not expecting that, able to pick up a good solid 10 yards and, more importantly, a first down.
Hicks gives it to Gray. No, he keeps it himself, and he's trapped. He's going to cut it back the other way.
Oh,
Oh, now he's got some room. over the 50 to the 42, and he slides out of bounds, avoiding the tackle of Chippewa Valley's number 14, Adam Shia.
That's a pretty exciting piece of running there. Making something out of nothing. He's done in the backfield here. There's guys all over the place. He's like,
waiting for him.
No, I'm faster than you guys. I'm just going to run this way.
Go the other way where there's daylight. Nice move to avoid the heavy hit.
Nearly picks up the first down. Hey, I'll take 9 yards on first down anytime.
15 seconds left to play in the third. Time for one more Eagle play. Fake to Gray. Hicks has got it again, looking for the first down and see where his forward progress is.
That's right about the spot there.
That is the spot.
I think they might give it to him.
That is the end of the third quarter of play with the score of the Eisenhower Eagles 42. The Big Reds at Chippewa Valley nothing. We'll be back with more after this.
15 years and Esplendito Mexican Restaurants is still known for its great tasting quality food. Their secret? Combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendito Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
Because I love sports. I've been involved in educational athletics all my life, and I like to give back to the kids and the athletes and the parents and the schools.
And there was guys that were nice enough to do it and volunteer their time when I was a kid coming through school, so I'm just paying it forward.
I like the things that officiating gives to officials: confidence, decision-making abilities, be able to work in teams.
You can be a referee.
Welcome back, folks, to the Shelby TV Sports Special. Just into the fourth quarter, the give is to Puda, number 27, looks like. And he's got about 8 yards. We got a running clock here. Eisenhower leads at 42-0, and that third quarter went fast.
It really did, and it doesn't help when Eisenhower's just running that ball and just chewing up that clock and really not turning the ball over. Chippewa really didn't even really get much of a chance in that quarter. All but 3 plays.
Puda, he's got to cut it back to the right side, and
baby.
Undercut there, taken down by number 14, Adam Shile.
How about that?
Hey, not even blue. Blue moon.
Full
Playing
moon.
under the moonlight.
I wonder why it's so wild out here tonight.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
That's Amore? No?
Yeah, it's a
Did I fail miserably at that quote?
Don't sing.
Hey, whoa.
First and 10 at the 30. Hicks got it. Fakes a pitch. Cuts it up. Holds on to the football, more importantly, to the 26-yard line.
If that moon doesn't say fall is here, not to mention the football.
It does say that.
People got jackets on out here. This is great, and Eisenhower's winning football games.
Good job of Hicks to hold on the ball. He takes a hit right in the face mask there. Shoulder pad into the face mask. You see here, he's still a little bit. Brandon interviewed with us last week on the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review. Nice young man. Just loving to get out there and play.
No, not late.
Knocked out of bounds at the 26. Jerry Carter.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good.
He's up. Getting banged up. I think that when he goes right there. And
Oh, uh-oh. That's not good.
the Brave out there on that sideline.
Looks like he's up now.
They give the Puda, trying to cut it back. Tackle there by number 13.
Yeah, it looks like he's up.
Josh Wyke.
Up on the sideline now. Yeah, he's good. Look at there he is, chatting, laughing with his amigos and compadres down there. That could have been real bad. I remember watching him Notre Dame game. I know you're a big fan of those guys. Charlie Weiss tore his ACL just coaching on the sideline.
You got to be aware when you're out there on that sideline, boy. Happens quick. 1st and 10 Eagles. Ball on the Chippewa Valley 20. Running clock with just under 8:50 left to play here in the 4th. Eisenhower leading at 42-0. Brandon Hicks remains at quarterback. Puda moves over. Somebody going to get flagged for that. That's a penalty.
It's more dirty laundry on the field in my room right now.
You seeing a lot of people moving on that one.
Yeah.
You have dirty laundry, really?
Who would think, you know, clean, well put together man like myself?
I'm very surprised.
I know, my mom's got to get on that.
There you go.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, you see them all doing a little dance step there, and the choreography was all off. And Puda there, he didn't have a chance.
Yeah, you got sandwiched all for naught.
So here we go. It'll be 1st and 15. Puda's got it again. He keeps the legs moving. They're running hard. They get about 4 yards, maybe 3 yards. Let's give him 3 yards and call it 2nd down and 12.
Sounds good to me.
I think this game is going so fast, the band hasn't even got through their whole song repertoire.
No, they're hurrying up. I know the cheerleaders are still going strong, and the fans don't really seem to be clearing out too much here either.
Puda's he's tripped up there in the backfield. Nice play by number 46 of the Chippewa Valley Big Red, and that's Nate Vitale. No gain. It'll be 3rd down. Well, actually lost the yards. They call it 3rd and 13. See Vitale coming in there with a nice swat at the foot, and that's enough to get old Puda down. Nick's going to take it himself. Run around left side. He may have the 1st down. He's close. Undercut again. Driven out of bounds. He's not going to make the 1st down. It'll be 4th down. He got all the way down to the Chippewa Valley 13-yard line. He needed to get to the 10. You see it here. And he gets smack elbowed there and undercut a little bit. Goes airborne by Nate Ford.
Looks like we got a field goal try coming here.
Toko is on to kick the field goal. Went on the field. He didn't think they were kicking his old number 68, Logan Cox.
We got a timeout here on Ike. Got to get the right personnel. Yeah, they didn't have the right personnel. The guys were running on, running off. I think the players were a little concerned. Not concerned, just confused.
Well, let's remind you, folks, that next week the Eisenhower Eagles will be right back here at home against the Romeo Bulldogs. It should be a big contest. Romeo rolling again this year. State champions last year. So we hope that you can come out here to the Eisenhower football game next week here at Barney Swinehart Field in Utica. And also like to remind you to watch the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review on Shelby TV, or you can get it on YouTube beginning on Monday after the games. So look for the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review with myself and Coach Chris Smith. And we have player interviews, highlights, and special features. And you never know what that could be.
You never know. There's always a lot of fun when you're calling the shots on the football review.
So here we go. Anthony Toko coming out there, and he's going to kick what looks like, I think, Nick, a 30-yarder?
It appears so.
Ryan Chargo in a hole.
Crowd getting rowdy here. I don't know if they know their team's on offense. Need to hear the snap. They quieted down. See, they must have heard me.
Hold is good.
Kick got blocked.
Kick got blocked. Kicked it too low. Good block by Chippewa Valley. I didn't see who did it. Maybe we could see it.
It looked like there were so many guys in the backfield on that. The line didn't hold strong. They've been holding strong all game.
He may have kicked it too low as well.
That could have been the case as well. Ball boys working hard as always here at Old Barney Swinehart.
Well, we have 5:55 and counting left to play here. Some of the fans are starting to file out here.
We're going to miss a comeback. Who am I kidding? They might miss a first down for Chippewa if they're lucky. Look at that. The student section remains intact, though. That's actually it's the Chippewa side. So they made the hike out here. They want to see their team maybe get on the board.
Well, Wyka going to keep it himself, run up the middle, got some room. Met there by the Eagles after about a 70-yard gain.
And number 18 for the Eagles, Alex Decker with the tackle.
Decker on the tackle for Eisenhower. He'll stay in, and he'll stay in.
Looked like Jerry Carter thought he was actually going to get the ball on that handoff. He was confused when Wyka pulled it away. I'm seeing a wide array of people here in this crowd, from winter jackets and blankets to shorts and short sleeve shirts. So I don't know what it's like on the other side of this glass.
And off there, number 26,
Late flag.
Jerry
going in.
Carter. Have a flag? Yeah, there is a flag down.
On the defense.
On the defense, yeah. Gonna move him. Big penalty there. Personal foul. Get up to the 45. Chippewa Valley will. Wyka with Carter in the backfield for Chippewa Valley. Carter's got it. He tries cutting up the middle. Yeah, he's stuffed right there. The man doing the stuffing for the Eagles is number 67, Alex Schmidt.
I mean, if you're down 42-0 here late in this game, you're just playing for pride. I mean, it's definitely tough to try to have some sort of motivation coming out of the huddle and playing really for pride and trying to build going forward to next week, score a late touchdown, get your guys feeling at least a little bit good about themselves, and that's got to be what they're playing for at this point.
Going to give to Carter again. Going to try the left side. Again, it's bottled up, and nice tackle in there by Jack Morris of Eisenhower. Also helping him, number 53 for the Eagles. Don't have a number on him. Morris been a welcome addition there for Eisenhower, number 31. Coming over from Dakota. His father came over and is also helping the Eagle coaching staff on the offensive side of the football. So it's 3rd down and 8 for the Big Red. White again with Carter in the backfield. Now you're going to try to take off. He stumbled there for a moment. Now he's got some room around the right side. Trying to get that first down. The Eagles will stop him.
You got to go for it here, right? You would think.
I don't see why not. I mean, what do you got to lose? Morris is over there again on the tackle. See it here.
Yeah. And even if they don't get this first down, it's still the worst field position the Eagles have started with all game in their own territory at the 46.
Sorry, tackle on that.
Looks like they are going to go for it here. No, maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, they are. Out of the gun.
Won a tackle, 4th and 1. Wyka keeps it. Got some running room around the right side. Now he takes off, makes a cut back to the middle. Down he goes at the 36-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Big Reds. Clock is running. There's 2 minutes left to play here in this ball game.
Good play fake, and he ends up, looks like the Eagles bit for at least a moment, allowing Wyka to scamper for the first down.
Get the play from the sideline. Apparently it was a difficult play.
Definitely took a while.
Gives it to Carter, trying to go around the right side. He's met right there on a nice tackle by the Eagles. Number 51 for Eisenhower. Mario Gusto.
Sniffed that play out as soon as it happened. He was not buying the play fake at all. He knew that ball was going to get handed off, and he ate it up in the backfield.
2nd and 11. The Eagles looking at possibly another defensive shutout for the 2nd week in a row.
Only about 45 seconds and counting here to do so.
Carter seems to be confused as to where he's supposed to stand. I think he's got it now. Wyka looking to pass. Got it out of the sidelines. Caught out there. And fighting for yardage is number 23 for the Big Reds, Tony Sykes. It'll be 3rd down.
20 seconds left here in this one, and Chippewa seems to be in no hurry whatsoever. See
3rd
that
and 5.
completion yet again.
3rd and 4. Initial tackle out there by the Eagles. Number 14, Khalid Potts. All right, that's going to be all, folks. The Eisenhower Eagles have won their home opener. 4 victories in a row. Defeating the Chippewa Valley Big Red here. On the running clock for all the whole second half, making this one go by quickly.
Definitely what you saw in the first half is what you got. 42-0 back-to-back shutouts, and in which they've scored 91 points to the opposition's 0 in the last 2 weeks. And they've just skyrocketed up the rankings in the Macomb County, now the top 3 team. And it doesn't get easier from here as Romeo comes in next week, the former defending state champs. And obviously you'll be on the broadcast again next week right here.
And for Nick Buckler and all our crew up here in the Shelby TV crew and the truck and everything, I'm Tim Meyer saying see you next time. Final score, Eisenhower 42, Chippewa Valley nothing. Good night, everyone.